question that a lot of women and really people in general are asking is, what's the best martial art for a woman to learn for self-defense? I can tell you, I have many years of martial art experience. I understand warfare. I would say it's Gi Judo. Gi Judo is the most underrated martial art in the world. I can't be bothered to put anything online, but just search Japanese Gi Judo. Because all you have to understand, what Judo is unlike, let's say for example, people say, oh, Jiu-Jitsu. The problem with Jiu-Jitsu is true Jiu-Jitsu is different, but in real life, you always want to be standing. Whether you're a woman or a man, it doesn't make a difference, innit? If you're on the ground rolling around like some dickhead like Jiu-Jitsu, bad things can happen to you. But you gotta understand, we're a woman. I mean, even if you're a small woman, like my best friend, she's a killer. You know, she probably weighs like 45 kg, can't remember what it is in pounds, like 110 pounds. She's small, but she's a killer in it, because the reason why it's Gi Judo is it's killer stuff, it's the grips. So it's leverage, like you can grab someone and woof, you can trip them on the ground and you appreciate it. It's just leverage, like if you know what to do, you grab their collar, their shirt, anything like that, and you flip them, you kick the leg out. This is what Judo is, throws at the leverage of using their weight against them. Doesn't matter if you're a small woman, if you do that to someone, trust me, their head is hitting the concrete, they're dead in it. It's a Judo throw, quite basic one. It's basically one where you put them over the shoulder and you land like on top of them. That's killer shit. That really is killer shit. Whether you're a girl or you're a guy, it is the best. I would say by far it is the most underrated martial art, by far. Because also there's stuff, I assume they teach this in Judo. They definitely teach this in real Jiu-Jitsu. It says cross collar choke. So even what I'm wearing here, or a jacket, I don't want to damage my shirt, but basically like you grab both sides and you pull it, like choking someone with a tie, and you can choke someone out. It doesn't matter how big they are, even if they're a 250-pound man. Like if you get it on them quick and they don't know, say you're in the bar and someone's like touching you up, you know what I mean, being evil, trust me, you can throw that slyly and you can kill them. I'm not saying, go kill these guys, but you can. That's why I'm saying it. And you have shit that with I don't have it because I don't have a collar. Not collar, like I don't know what this shit is. Sleeves. You can choke people with the sleeves. So you do this X with the sleeve, you can choke them. This is when you're on top. So, but the whole reason I say Judo is, say there's two guys trying to hit on you being scum here, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to hit on you, but you know what I'm talking about, they're filth. You can literally, doesn't matter how big you are, you can just throw them on the ground, trip them up. You could even drop a soccer kick one in the face, and the other one you can run, you know what I mean? But you need some form of striking as well. It depends how dedicated you are to self-defense. I would do 80% Judo stand up. That's the problem with Jiu-Jitsu. That shit, like if you ever say Jiu-Jitsu box scooters where they start on their ass, that shit is just not an effective martial art. Real Jiu-Jitsu is different. But compared to Judo, because Judo specifically, it comes from takedowns. Like wrestling, for example, would be alright, but the thing about Judo is, with the hip throw I'm talking about, it's actually quite easy to do. Like you just have to have the control of the wrist. You flip them over your own shoulder and they will land on their back on the ground. Like look where I am, cold hard concrete. You can kill someone with this and you're still up. Like you could have the knee on the belly, you could elbow them once. Doesn't matter if you're a small girl or not. And especially you women who are big, like if you're like 5'7" plus, trust me, you can fuck up a guy easy. I'm talking about women who are small women can do Judo. If you're big, if you're like 5'10", 5'9", you can fuck people up as a girl. It doesn't matter whether or not. But this is why I hate about, the audio is about to get terrible from Norway. But like I saw this on UK Gogglebox, which is a TV show where you basically watch people watch TV. And I saw this shit with this woman drunk and like from a TV show, drunk, walking stupid. And then she gets, obviously harassed. And the point they were making, the civilians in the show, men shouldn't be like that, whatever. And I think, look, men are always going to be scum. It's the wrong message to send. The real message to send is you have to teach girls to defend themselves. It doesn't matter what, an animal, a dog, a bear, a monster, a spirit, you gotta make it hard for them. Think about it. If a man is trying to rape you, do evil, if you get your keys and you shank him in the eye, I guarantee he's gonna be thinking, oh shit. You understand? Like, you have to make them think, oh shit. If you rip his face off, you do whatever you can to kill this guy, he's gonna think, fuck, this is a problem. And there's a little bit of a tangent, but it's still true. Like, you gotta think with judo, I would say grappling, but the ability to grab someone, especially if you live in a cold place like New York or London, Canada, anyone who has a big jacket, where they wear big jackets, that's a key. That's a key. Even what I'm wearing a t-shirt, even a tank top is a key. So, long story short, and the reason why I suggest Muay Thai, I'm Muay Thai gang. Muay Thai teaches you by its nature how to use knives, how to use blades. And I'm not saying go kill someone, but I'm talking about for self-defense in a real life situation. You need to know how, you need to do whatever you can. And Muay Thai stand up, you come from war. You always want to have your shit stand up. Because if you want, like, imagine you do some jiu-jitsu shit, yeah, you do an armbar. Some of his boy could come around and get that as well. But I'm not saying he's gonna do that to a girl, but I'm just saying, like, especially for a girl, because women are good at better, they have more cleaner technique than men. So for a girl, it doesn't matter who you are, girl or guy, it's irrelevant, it's the same thing. Judo gi, they're good school, but they're hard to find. Like, I'm in Thailand, even in the MMA's epicenter, which is Phuket, it's not easy to find a real judo master. Like, I assume in America you have them, but I have to go to Japan. You know what I mean? Like, for that real super judo, like that killer, because you gotta appreciate, I'm not saying anything, I'm not saying, you can literally pick someone, you can throw them off a building, you can chuck them in traffic, you can throw them into concrete, you can do some stupid shit with judo. That's why I'm saying it's the most effective for martial arts, because it uses the least strength, no technique. It's all about stepping in with the ankle, picking the ankle out, using the push. You can chuck them off this thing, you can do some stupid shit with judo. But you still need to learn how to strike, because if he hits you, you need to understand how to deal with striking. But as I said, as a woman, the simple possible thing is, I would say, or you could do grappling, like a gi jiu-jitsu, but they have to have some takedowns. If they don't have takedowns, ask them, look, big man, is this bullshit? Is this bullshit? Don't do sports jiu-jitsu. Sports jiu-jitsu, I would say, is useless in the street fight. Because you do an arm bar. I would never do an arm bar in a street fight. That's a bad position. You never want to sacrifice top position in life, whether in anything, but never sacrifice top position. So I would say a jiu-jitsu, a true Gracie jiu-jitsu school is good, but they don't have good takedowns. Wrestling you could learn, but wrestling, like, you shoot a double leg on the concrete, you know what I mean? You could learn wrestling as well, but it's more strength. But for judo, it's pure technique, pure crispiness, 100% judo and Muay Thai. Please like, subscribe for more self-defense tips, because for women, or everyone in general, especially for women, you're sending the wrong message. Men, they're scum, they're never going to change, and the women have to change and be like, look, I'm going to fuck you up, and that's what you have to do. But like, subscribe, this helps you, email list, music, everything in the description, gang shit.